Hi, this is Brian Zeek, the founder of Surf City Financial Group. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a demonstration of how we answer the four most important financial questions in under 10 minutes. Now, before I demonstrate that, I'm going to walk you through what those four questions are. Number one, what rate of return do you have to earn on your savings and investments to be able to retire at your current standard of living and have your money last through life expectancy? Number two, how much do you need to save on a monthly or annual basis to be able to retire at your current standard of living and your money lasts till life expectancy? Number three, doing what you're currently doing, how long will you have to work to be able to retire and live your current lifestyle till life expectancy? And finally, number four, if you don't do anything different than you're doing today, how much will you have to reduce your standard of living at retirement for your money to last till life expectancy? Now that we've shown you those questions, let's walk you through a case design here. Okay, we have Mary and John, ages 56 and 57. Their current combined income is $202,000. They will be getting Social Security. Mary will receive $2,733 a month at full retirement. John will receive $2,450 at full retirement. Now they're currently saving about $15,000 annual. They've been able to accumulate about $567,000 in a 401k, about $23,000 in an IRA, and mutual fund about $110,000. So they're getting a rate of return currently about 7%, and they definitely plan on being a little more conservative in retirement and taking a little less risk and getting about 5%. And they do have a life expectancy of age 90. Oh, okay, now we've seen the case. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, this is John and Mary, right? Here's their inputs. And you see that they've been able to accumulate about $700,000 and they're saving that money. They're planning on retiring at age 66. We've put into defined benefits, in other words, a Social Security. We gave it a 2% COLA and so on and so forth. We see we've also applied about a 3% inflation rate. Now, the all-important numbers here are their current lifestyle. They are living on $130,900. Now, we want to be able to maintain that lifestyle, but we will have to apply a bit of a COLA and account for inflation when they start taking their money. So let's see what that looks like on the output side. Now, here's what we're saying. Based on those assumptions, they would have been able to accumulate $1.6 million. And you'll see it on the revise. The revise will be, you'll see once we start making adjustments to answer those questions, you'll see the changes on this side. Now, remember, we did talk about we're going to have to adjust for inflation because this is 10 years later. And if you figure about 3% inflation rate, they would actually have to withdraw about $175,000, almost $176,000 a year. Now, let's get the answer to those questions. All right, if they were to increase their rate of return to be able to make it, because you are seeing they are running out of money here. Basically at 85, they're basically only getting Social Security now. So let's see what we would need to get to actually make it to age 90. They would actually have to increase their rate of return over 10%. That means they would have to earn over 17% until retirement to be able to have the money last, because you're seeing it here. With that increased rate of return, we went from 1.6 to $3.9 million. And now their money is actually lasting them. But we'd have to ask ourselves, is that realistic? Can that actually happen? Can they get that rate of return? And that would be tough. That would be a pretty risky proposition. Okay, so knowing that's risky, what if they just save more? Now, if you calculate that out, they would actually have to save $153,000 a year or $12,000 a month. Well, look back to their current income of 202, that might be tricky. But you see, same thing, $3.9 million. So we're getting an idea what kind of money they'll need to be able to do that. And we know that would be a stretch. Okay, they could work longer and keep doing what they're doing and just work longer. Now, how long would they have to work? They'd have to work to age 66, so basically another 10 years. And that would thrill most anybody, I'm sure. But they would make it now. Now, the other thing, they could actually just reduce their lifestyle, just live on less in retirement, which I'm sure is not very exciting either, but let's see what that would look like. All right. So what you're seeing here is basically the same money, but they would actually have to cut their lifestyle almost in half. So they'd have to reduce it by 45, almost 46%. And you're seeing it here. Instead of living on this 175, they'd have to live on 95. That's a big drop. So, all right. So we've now answered these questions. The job now is to, how do we fix a problem? And it will always be a combination of things. And we know how to do this, but you don't know where you're going unless you figure out where you're at. If you want to answer these 4 questions for yourself, all you have to do is go over to our accelerator page. In other words, if you go to surfcityfinancialaccelerator.com, and we will not only answer those questions, we will teach you how you can actually solve a problem if you happen to have it. So all you need to do, apply for that free scholarship into our 6-week Financial Accelerator program, and we will work with you on not only answering the questions, but how we solve the problem. So surfcityfinancialaccelerator.com. Look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.